the 13-in-1 DuraPan Saute Pan with the grill pan. And there's no end to the way that you're going to be able to cook and prepare your food with these. And we're talking any and every way you want to do it. This is so versatile. You can roast or bake. You can broil, pan fry, shallow fry. You can saute and griddle and grill and sear and poach and braise and toast. Oh, and they're so beautiful. You can then take them straight to the table and serve. You've got really great colors to choose from. So I say straight to the table and serve, or straight across town to your friends and family's table and serve, because they come with a lid and they do also come with a strap, so it holds everything together. Let me show you all of the colors because they really are beautiful. You're seeing that sunflowers color there, right there, and you're seeing the lid on top. This one here is called Purple Basil. And I'll lift that up so that you can see how stunning is that. That's purple basil. Under that is red. We also have midnight. We've got turquoise blue. This lighter one is called sea salt, which is stunning. And I'll show you that up close and personal in just a moment. We also have white. This is stone gray and black. All of the colors are available. You're going to get the lid. You'll get the grill and the griddle pan, and you get the strap that holds it all together. And when you're not using them, they nestle very easily. They are DuraPan, which means they're strong, they're sturdy, the food, you know, they cook very evenly, and the food does not stick. And for today, under $80, which is a huge value, and we're gonna give you all the details. And of course, we brought in the expert. He is the Michelin-starred chef and restaurateur and New York best-selling author and #1 culinary brand at HSN, Chef Curtis Stone, live from Four Stones Farm. It is so great to see you this morning.
It's so good to see you too. I tell you what, when you get this home, you guys, it is gonna transform the way you cook, and I mean that. I mean, look at what I've done. I've put this Faroe Island salmon, which is coming up, but it's been very popular, so don't miss out on it. It's a 12-pack, but have a look at this gorgeous salmon. Look at how I get those grill marks on both sides of my fish. Now, the best part of all is absolutely nothing sticks to this pan. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just show you that beautiful salmon right there. Now, if I wanted to make a little pan sauce, of course I could, but I remove my salmon. Now, normally once you cook, it makes a bit of a mess, right? I slide my silicone handle on there. Look at what I can do. I just wipe that pan clean. Can you stick it in the dishwasher? Sure, but why would you? That's everything that lifts off from it. Guess what? I cook again immediately, and again, no oil or butter required. I'm taking my big old steaks, and I'm dropping those straight to the pan. Look at those giant New York strips. And look at that beautiful, generous size. 13 inches by 9 inches, right? So very, very big pan. Now, whether you're doing steaks on the grill or whether you're using the griddle, which I have right beside it, I haven't even shown these today, and they're already on fire, but look at these little egg rings. So these egg rings come in a set of 4. Of course, the same non-stick that you know and love from my pan, we give you in my egg rings. Here's the best thing, though. You see how I lift those egg rings off? They do come in a set of 4, so if you want to pick those up, you may. Check this out. I haven't put a drop of oil or butter in this pan, and these eggs will also slide around my pan. They're still a little soft, so bear with me for just a moment as they set up a little bit more, but these will slide like everything else slides in the DuraPan, and we'll come back to these once they're just a little more set, but you can see already they're starting to slide around the pan. Nothing sticks to the DuraPan, and that's why we love it. Now, you won't just be using it on the stove, you'll also be taking it to the oven. But just understand this. You're getting the griddle, you're getting the grill, and you get that lid. So let me put it down up the front here. This lid works on my grill pan. It also works on my griddle pan. But there's more than that, because if I put that lid to one side, look at how I've engineered this. You can use it as a double roaster or as one of those Dutch ovens. So in either direction, so you really do get to use this so many different ways. So that's great for slow cooking. And then, of course, you also get that beautiful silicone strap, and I'll show you how that works in just a moment. But let's go to the oven like I promised, Tamara, because you'll be using this to bake. You'll be using it to roast. I've actually thrown a roast chicken With Mother's Day, I think it's literally 14 days away or 15 days away. Think about all the things that you could do for Mum. Now, you can use it in that direction. If you wanted to put 2 chickens in, guess what? I could easily fit a second chicken right here. Now, this comes with those raised grill grates, so of course any excess fat while you're roasting that beautiful chicken is going to fall down in between those grates and not fry the chicken. You're going to get that perfect roast every single time. So many ways to use it, Tamara.
That's right. I mean, it's a 13-in-1, and you're going to do it in all of those ways. And I love that you can use both pieces at the same time so that you've got your steak and eggs all done, and when you call for breakfast, everybody's eating together at the same time. You can use the pieces separately if you want to, or whatever the meal calls for. The silicone handles along the side, check hsn.com because when you do take it out of the oven, it's hot. It is, because it's such a beautiful conductor of heat. So if you want those silicone handles like we have, we've got them in several colors. You can go ahead and pick those up on hsn.com as well. But this is straight out of the oven. Look at how amazing this lid is, and there's your meal. And it's beautiful enough to take straight to the table. It's beautiful enough. You add this strap on to it, and again, we'll show you that during the presentation, so that if you wanted to take it across town because you're taking food to a loved one or for an event, now you can do it. I will tell you, our value is unbelievable because you can buy these pieces separately on hsn.com, but don't do that. Today, you're getting the best value. FlexPay makes it about just under $16 and we'll send it right on out to you. Chef, I know you're showing the carrier as well that we also have.
Well, so many people are going to use this way, right? Because we always travel with food. Let me pop this down and show it to you. It's a beautiful quilted top, by the way. We've made it really special in the design. But you're just going to unzip it. Look, we've given you those beautiful big silicone zips so you can always find it easily. Keeps your hot food hot, keeps your cold food cold. Now, this is a good example of that little strap there, because I've done a lasagna in here. Now, I don't want that lid to be shaking around, so that's why we give you that little silicone top. There's that beautiful, oh, look at that steamy, delicious lasagna. We put that in about half an hour ago, too, before the show started. And, of course, you're just going to zip it up, and then you're picking that up, and you are going. So, you know, my wife, Lindsay, she's at the soccer right now with the boys. Guess what she's got? She actually took cold food, because it will keep the cold food hot as well. So she's got the soccer snack ready to go. So there's so many ways that you'll be using this, whether you're going to the church, whether you're going to... Thanks, Richie. Whether you're going to be going to visit the kids. I threw my steaks on a moment ago. Check them out, Tamara.
Okay.
Look at those beautiful grill marks. I said it before I even turned them, because I know how beautifully this cooks. I know how wonderful these results are. 12 months of the year you can get grilled food like that. You don't have to worry, is it going to be too hot, too cold outside? No, it's going to be absolutely perfect every single time. Let's jump into an animation, because I want you to see exactly what you're getting. You're not getting the grill or the griddle. You're getting both. You're getting the lid. You're getting that incredible silicone strap. So it literally is a 4-piece set that you're taking home. At this price, I can't quite believe it. If you're buying one pan for this price, it's still a good deal. You're getting 4 pieces. 5 layers of the DuraPan go in to every single piece of cookware we make. We've sold over 5 million of them. So, you know, people keep coming back for a reason, because they work so brilliantly well. Works on all stovetops, electric, gas, you name it, and it works on all of them. And that's because we put that stainless steel disc on the bottom of the pan, and it just works so brilliantly well. Then, of course, whether you're using the grill or the griddle, it really doesn't matter. You'll just see that it works so perfectly. 13 different ways to cook in this baby. You can roast, you can bake, you can broil, you can pan fry. So many great things and so many options. Gareth coming in here and showing everyone. Give us a look at it, Gaz. We've got this beautiful little oil mister. So if you want to use a little oil, be our guest. You don't have to, but if you want to, of course you can. All you do is press that little button there, and you just misting straight over the food. So a tiny bit of oil on that steak. We've got a gorgeous extra virgin olive oil available for everyone. But check out my eggs. I mean, look at that. Imagine being able to do that first thing in the morning, right? So whether it's fried eggs that you're doing, or whether you're doing something baking, I've actually gone on in here and done some biscuits. Great for scones, great for brownies, you guys, lasagna. Just wait until you see how many different ways you'll be using it. And of course, nothing sticks to it because it's DuraPan. Let me show you the base of these biscuits. Oh yeah, they're beautiful and cheesy.
Oh, perfect.
breakfast time. I tell you what, so I'm going to go ahead, pop my biscuits right here, because you just stack those up for Mum for Mother's Day. And then, of course, we go on and get the eggs. Now, if you see me use these utensils, we have done these specifically for this piece of cookware, right? So we've got a beautiful big knife that you can actually cut right on in. And then we've also got that great lifter. Dave, you're over there, so let me come to you, mate. But what I was showing you is, let's have a look in this one, Dave. You can see that easier. By the way, I was making egg bites. What we've done is we've developed this lifter and the knife. Leave that there, Rich, because I'm going to show everyone these beautiful egg bites as well. So that's a two-piece set that everyone can pick up. It's a nylon knife. Now, here are my egg bites. I'm going to go ahead and drop them up here. The lids just pop off really simply and easily, right? So these are two silicone molds that you can pick up. Now they just pop those egg bites out. So, of course, we've all seen these from that famous coffee shop, the egg bites, right? Yeah. The sous vide egg bites. All that you do is you crack the egg, you mix it, then you throw whatever ingredients you want inside, and they come like this. Now, they're made of silicone, so they go in the dishwasher. If you go to that famous coffee shop, you'll spend $5 or $6 on 2 of these. I've just made 8, and by the way, you're getting 2, right? So that's another great little purchase. You can actually use them in the oven and do little brownie bites in them as well. So there's so many great uses for them.
I love that. I love that portion control. I love that ease of use. Do you see how everything really has that thread of ease of use, easy to clean, easy to take along with you, and it doesn't matter what you're cooking. Now, Chef, you're about to saute some shrimp right there.
Absolutely, I'm throwing shrimp in because you can do great stir fries in this cookware as well. So I'm gonna saute some shrimp over here. I've got some pork ribeyes. Now guys, we do have these pork ribeyes available for everyone. In fact, let me show you a different demonstration. Before I get to that, I'm gonna show you how you can make a quesadilla. Okay. Normally you put the tortilla down first, right? With my DuraPan, look at this. I'm putting a couple of piles of cheese straight onto the cookware. No oil or butter. I'm taking a tortilla. I'm going to push that down here. I'm going to push this one down here, right? Are you ready for this? It's what I call an inside-out quesadilla. Okay. Because what I do is I lift those babies up, I fold them over, and then I just slide them around to get that last little bit of cheese that's a little crispy. Yeah. Can you believe that the cheese would rather stick to the tortilla than the pan?
Look at how
right, and then if I open this up, look at it. Oh, yeah. I mean, it is the fastest way to do a quesadilla.
I think that was 10 seconds. Like, I literally think it was 10 seconds. I mean, imagine how many members of your family you could be feeding in a matter of seconds. And the cleanup is going to be about 10 seconds as well, because there's really not much to clean up because nothing sticks. Easy to clean, easy to use, however you like to cook. Whether it's roast or saute or pan fry, shallow fry, pop it in the oven, whatever it is that you like to cook, you're doing it in your grill and griddle. Take it along with you or just take it straight to the table. And what's great about that is that these are beautiful enough, that's why you're choosing a color, so that if you do take the food straight to the table, the food stays hot and you're not serving or having to, cook in one pan and then change out just to serve. Chef, we're gonna come back to you, but while you're watching, because I know we kind of get mesmerized with the food and the cooking, go ahead and pick up your today's special. Look at that.
Ooh. I'm just showing you how lightweight they are, Tamara, because I'm literally hanging 2 pans on 1 pinky, right? Now, the reason I'm doing it is it looks like cast iron. Yeah, it cooks like cast iron too. But it's much lighter weight, much more affordable, and a better heat conductor. So why wouldn't you use aluminum over iron? It's much, much more conducive with the food. Now, don't forget, when you put the food in, it gets even heavier, right? I've got my steaks grilling. They're ready, and I know they're perfectly cooked. Let me show you how I know. I'm going to take my steaks out. Look at that beautiful golden brown on both sides. You can see the grill there. Those beautiful grill marks on that side of each steak as well. Now, let me show you the cleanup real quick because the cleanup is important. Normally after grilling steaks, you're thinking to yourself, how do I get this clean? Well, with the DuraPan, you just wipe your problems away. I just wish I could wipe all my problems away, Tamara, but I can in the DuraPan, and that's pretty cool. And you go straight on into grilling the next thing. These are my pork ribeyes, by the way. They're coming up. We have them available for you. If you want to jump the queue on that, go and get them. You can get them as a set of 10 or a set of 20. They are ribeyes, they are pork, and they are absolutely delicious. Now, I told you I knew my steak was perfectly cooked. Let me explain that. I have a kinetic thermometer right here, and all I do to activate that is give it a shake. Doesn't need a battery, right? So never ever runs out of batteries because it doesn't take one. You shake it, and can you see that light up there? It gives you a little digital temperature, right? So what you're going to do is take that probe out, poke the probe right into the thickest part of that steak, and with all the grilling that we've got coming up all summer long, especially in this grill pan. Now, what does that mean, 156? Guess what? I've printed it right here on the back. So all the donenesses, whether you like it medium rare, medium well, you're never going to overcook or undercook a steak ever again. You can use this on roasts. You can use this on fish, on chicken, on lamb, and it's all printed there exactly for you. So grab that kinetic thermometer while it's available. I'm going to do some more eggs because it's breakfast time over here on the West Coast. Yeah. Throw my veggies in. Now, I've got two boys, Hudson and Emerson. They absolutely love a scramble first thing in the morning. Now, here's the cool part. See how I'm just sauteing some veg? You saw me put no oil or butter. Again, if you want to add a little, be my guest. I've got that beautiful extra virgin olive oil in my little mister, and if you want to just mist some oil over, you may. It disperses just 1/4 of a teaspoon every 5 seconds. So very, very light in terms of how much oil you're using. And guess what? I can now pour my eggs straight into the pan. Look at this. I'm going to do a big old... In fact, I might do a frittata. Let's go ahead. I think I've got enough time. You just pour your eggs in, throw that, make sure you season it, and I've got my salt and pepper grinders here. These are those glass canister, beautiful grinders. All you do is turn them upside down, they'll start grinding, and then when you want to stop, you just turn them back up like that, they'll stop instantly. I'm going to pick that whole pan up, we're going to transfer it to the oven. This is how you'll be cooking at home. I'm going to come on over here. Let me just go ahead and grab that oven door. Stick it in. Oh, Gareth, I like you, mate. He's gone ahead and put some enchiladas in there for me. Have a look at these, Tamara. Isn't that beautiful? Now, the yellow, you're going to have to tell everyone about that sunflower yellow because I think that was getting very limited earlier on.
Yes.
So go ahead and let us know if that's almost sold out. Have a look at those enchiladas.
Look at those enchiladas. Look, look at how many enchiladas you can get in this pan, right?
Isn't that great?
Because of that 9 by 13 size, you can get a lot of food. It's got a great capacity, which is fantastic. And if you've ever cooked enchiladas, you know a lot of times they stick. Do you see any enchiladas stuck to the pan? No. And then when the cleanup comes, you just wipe it out. That yellow is very popular. Every time Chef Curtis Stone brings in the yellow, the sunflower color, it goes first. And I know a lot of you are loving and shopping for this yellow. Here's the lid. Here is the saute pan. That's that grill pan right there. This is the strap that comes right along with it. And then this is that griddle pan that comes. So this is going to be your 4-piece set if you're getting it in this yellow. I do not want you to wait until the end of the day for yellow because I know it's going to be the first one to go. We usually bring in the most in the stone gray, the black, the white, and the red. But the other colors are just new and vibrant in your kitchen, so please don't miss out on getting something that is gonna enliven your look. And just so you know, there are other things that we're gonna feature that will coordinate with the yellows and those other colors so that you can have, you know, really just a great set, a great look in your kitchen. hsn.com or use that QR code as you are watching and going ahead and picking yours up. We're gonna go ahead and hear and see more, but Chef, if we're keeping count, you did an entire pan of steaks. The shrimp is still going. We've got enchiladas. Oh, yeah. We have multiple quesadillas. We've got so much
eggs
food
a couple
already.
Of different ways.
The eggs, yes.
Well, I love doing a stir fry. Really healthy way to cook for your family, by the way. All I've done And by the way, this is another, if we were in Spain, I'd be calling this a plancha, right? In America, we call it a griddle pan, but it's a big old flat pan. 9 by 13, I'm gonna go ahead and throw my veggies in as well. I've got onions, I've got garlic. You can do these one-pot meals, I call them, because whatever vegetables you like, go ahead and pour them in. I've got a little soy sauce here, so I'm gonna add a little soy and ginger sauce. Have a look at these gorgeous shrimp. Now, all you're going to do to finish this off is take your lid. Don't forget, everyone's taken home this silicone-lined lid, so not banging and clanging, right? You can hear that beautiful soft touch. If I flip it over, you get to see that gorgeous soft touch on the silicone. So that traps all that steam in there for me. So you'll use the plancha multiple ways. Over here, I've got my pork ribeyes. I just put them on. By the way, if you're seeing those gorgeous grill marks, yes, it's because of the pan. I also am using this guy. This is called my grill press. You just drop that on. It gives a little bit of extra pressure onto that steak, piece of fish, pork ribeye, whatever it is that you're cooking, and that's what gives you that gorgeous char. The thing I love about having a grill pan like this, Tamara, is you're using it 12 months out of the year. How often do we legitimately get outside to our grill, right? It's not all the time, is it?
Right.
And by the way, if you're traveling, guess what? You can pick up one of these carry cases. You can take food to the kids, food to the grandkids. I've actually gone ahead and preset this one. I made a lasagna in it earlier. Even a tray of brownies, it's great to be able to transport with this food. Now, these cases are going to sell out